Today at 7:23, oh, I shouldn't say your address. Today at my mother and father's house, I will be building New York City. What's that, Mom? New York City. It's a small one, so it should be easy. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in, Mom. Perfect. It's got the tree a little bit in the background.
You did that on your watch.
It's so when I'm using the nice cameras,
That's incredible.
yeah, I can see if I'm in frame.
That's really incredible.
Apple. It's incredible. Sponsor of the video.
What's the hell with that?
You
Tap,
talking
tap,
during during a shoot? I built Chicago. I love Chicago. Not as much anymore because Brett and I got the Prius towed. But
We've had some bad experiences.
yeah, Chicago's coming on to it. Brett hates Chicago now, but I still like Chicago.
I do too. And I wonder why.
It's such a pretty city. And yeah, you guys got in an accident. Mom and Dad, you ready to hear some New York facts?
Sure.
New York City, New York, USA. With over 200 buildings over 492 feet tall, New York City's iconic skyline combines classic 20th century skyscrapers with modern futuristic towers and enjoys some of the most memorable views in the world. Oh, that's Spanish. So some of the buildings I'll be building today is the One World Trade Center, the tall guy. I will be building the Daily Bugle from Spider-Man, but also known as the Flatiron Building. Mom's raising her hand. Yes?
Promise me you'll cut this out.
Oh.
The World Trade Center?
The One World Trade Center.
Oh, was that the new one?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know it had the same name.
I don't know if it will be cut out. Wow, Mom doesn't know what One World Trade Center is.
Please cut it out.
Um,
I'm gonna kick you out of my house.
The Daily Bugle Building, but it's also in real life known as the Flatiron Building, but it also in, I guess, Spanish is called the La Flatiron Building.
It is not Spanish, you moron.
That's French? I said it French,
it's
but
bad.
what's the Flatiron Building? Well, who starts with Le? French?
French.
Oh, that's Spanish. Edificio Flatiron.
Edificio.
Yeah, I took Spanish in high school. On the iconic Chrysler Building, everyone knows the Chrysler Building. The Empire State Building used to be the tallest guy, now One World Trade. And then, I think last but not least, we're making a tiny Statue of Liberty, or La Statue de Liberté. They made it for us. The French people made it. The French people made it for us, right, Mom?
I'm not gonna get involved in this.
Mom, Dad, did the French people make the Eiffel Tower?
Some guy in France, yeah.
Some guy in France.
Monsieur Eiffel.
Monsieur Eiffel Tower. And fun fact for you that don't know what I'm about to make myself, it's copper, right? No, it's what's the statue made out of?
Not copper.
What is it? It's whatever starts orange and turns brown or turns green.
Maybe it is copper.
I think that was copper. Jake's smarter than his mother.
Maybe you should Google your facts.
Mom,
before you start
my phone
sharing.
is my camera.
Dreading this.
Oh, the city also consists of 5 boroughs: Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, and Staten Island. And can trace its roots back to 1624 when the Dutch colonists founded a trading post called New Amsterdam, renamed New York in 1664. It has been the United States' largest city since 1790. Today, almost 8.5 million people live there, including one birthday bandit, Maddox. Densely populated city in the country. Dad was trying to be polite. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Mom's already called me a moron twice in this thing, I think. The city's architecture mixes traditional structures with modern designs. The skyline is most famous for its skyscrapers. 3 of the world's 10 most visited attractions, Times Square, Central Park, Grand Central Station, is often claimed that New York City is the most photographed city in the world. Wow. And then Truman Capote, Mom? Capote?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the quote? Quiz time.
About New York? No,
Mhm.
I don't know.
New York is the only real city. I'll read about the buildings in monologue formation. This is the angle we're gonna go with. No up angle. I'm not in the studio. But I am in the studio, so I'm just gonna ask you to hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe if you're enjoying Vlogmas so far, and I hope you enjoy me building New York City in New York.
How long do these things usually take?
Depends on my motivation. Why?
You know, seeing it in fast motion, it's hard to.
It takes longer than you'd think.
That's what I figured.
What about the broken hip I just got? And since it's a time-lapse video, of course there will be some fun facts and trivia about New York City and the buildings I am building. Starting off, we'll be talking about One World Trade Center. As the main building of the World Trade Center complex, the new One World Trade Center tower stands as both a shining beacon for the downtown business district and a bold addition to the New York skyline. The building was completed in May 2013 when the final section of the 408-foot spire was installed, bringing the structure's height to a symbolic 1,776 feet, a deliberate reference to the year when the United States Declaration of Independence was signed. Neato! The enclosed One World Observatory allows visitors a spectacular view of the surrounding city from 1,250 feet above street level. At night, an intense beam of horizontal light is projected from the spire and is visible from over 1,000 feet above the tower. Next, we'll be talking about the Statue of Liberty, which I just built. Standing on the Liberty Island as an entrance to New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty was a welcoming signal to millions of immigrants and a symbol of freedom and democracy in the United States. Designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and given as a gift to the United States from the people of France. The robed female figure represents the Roman goddess Libertas. I don't know. In one hand, she raises a torch, in the other, she holds a tablet inscribed with the date of the American Declaration of Independence of July 4th, 1776. The 151-foot tall copper statue, which Mom tried to fight me about that copper thing, she was wrong, was constructed in France and shipped in pieces to be completed on the pedestal, which they call Bedloes Island. The dedication ceremony in October 1886 was presided over by President Grover Cleveland and marked by New York's first ever ticker tape parade. Now it's time to move on to the Flatiron Building, also known as the Daily Bugle from Spider-Man. Although never the tallest building in New York or even the first building in the United States with a triangular ground plan, the Flatiron Building remains one of New York's most memorable structures. Valued today at $190 million, the Flatiron Building continues to function as a popular retail and office space. Now we're at the Chrysler Building. At 1,046 feet, the Chrysler Building was one of the world's tallest buildings for 11 months before it was being surpassed by the Empire State Building in 1931. It remains the tallest steel-supported brick building in the world and is seen as an outstanding example of classic Art Deco architecture. As the building would be the headquarters for an automobile company, many of the architectural details, including the gargoyles, were molded after Chrysler Auto Parts. The iconic stainless steel crown is composed of 7 radiating arches ending in a 125 feet long spire. It was declared a U.S. National Historic Landmark in 1976. And now we've made it to the Empire State Building, located in Midtown Manhattan on 5th Avenue between West 33rd and West 34th Streets. The 1,454-foot tall skyscraper was the world's tallest building when it was completed in April 1931. It remained so for nearly 40 years and is still the 4th tallest skyscraper in the United States and the 25th tallest in the world. Named after the nickname for the state of New York, the Empire State, the distinctive Art Deco style structure was designed by Brooklyn-born architect William F. Lamb. Over 4 million tourists visit the building's 86th-floor observation deck every year to experience a unique panoramic view of New York City. Widely regarded as American culture icon, the Empire State Building was hailed as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers in 1994, a year after I was born. Now enjoy this last little view of my build. There is the Empire State. There's the Chrysler. Oh, there's the Flatiron. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this tall behemoth, One World Trade. What an excellent build you guys all have watched, and I hope you enjoyed these facts. And of course, the Statue of Liberty off to the left. But thank you. Merry Vlogmas.